Hi, this is VladZ. In this video, I will share with you one important concept. But before that, I want you to check out my previous video because this one will continue the thoughts of the previous one and I will explain you more. So in this one, I will share with you one important concept that I want you to really understand because a lot of the people like Russell Brunson, like Sam Alvins, and other important influencers that you think they're good or you look up to them, they all use it. And all of the billionaires and people who I really admire, like Ray Dalio, like Sam Walton and others, they use this concept and they use it really well. So I will explain you this one concept and I will tell you two more concepts that are really close to that so that you'll get better understanding of what I say and how it works. So let's dive in. And the concept is evolved about one story that I heard maybe at 80 years old, and I want you to listen to that because this story is really important, because no matter what you do, if you apply it properly and no matter how you do it, no matter what you want to be, what you are, you can apply it everywhere. But if you will see like those types using those types of eyes, and if you will understand like, oh, so this is that and I'll do that, and these are the boundaries that I was talking about in my previous video, and check it out if you didn't, because I'm just continuing this concept and I'm explaining that because I know you will not get it just from the previous video, because I was talking to the people I work with and they didn't get it. So let me explain it to you. Okay, so the concept is based on that story, and the story is that there was a king and he was really aware of that fact that people want to poison him, so he needs to be protected. So what he did is he started to take in small portions of poisons, different poisons each day, and he started doing it like with small amounts of poison, then a little bit more, then a little bit more. And how it happened that when he just started, he vomited a lot. It was an awful experience. He couldn't do it because, well, just imagine taking in a lot of poison in your body. Sometimes he wasn't able to think. Sometimes he wasn't able to get out of his bed. Sometimes he wasn't able to talk. Sometimes he wasn't able to eat. And after 1 year, he started getting it as a habit. So before eating, he was just consuming all those poisons, like different ones, and it took him like 5 minutes or so to do that, and he consumed so much poison that would have killed the horse. Would have killed the horse. Well, can you just imagine? The fully grown horse would have died from that, and he survived. So this is what he did, and after that a lot of people were trying to poison him, and what happened? He was resilient to that. He was robust. So when they tried to do this, and by the way, if you want to get better understanding of that, you can also check out Anti-Fragile by Nassim Taleb, so you will understand how it works, the concept. Because it was really highly influenced by this book too, and he explains it more because he has the whole book about that. So yeah, mm, the thing is, when people tried to poison him, nothing worked out. And what he did is he protected himself, and he became really robust to all that stuff. And after that, what happened is nobody could kill him. He was just kind of immortal in this kind of sense. Well, he died anyways, somebody has killed him, but that's not the point. The point is he was robust to poison. And now let me get you in the concept and really get you a good understanding of what do I mean by that and how to use it. And how to use it in your life and in your business, so you'll just do it. Because I see a lot of people who fail at their life and their business miserably because they just don't understand this simple concept. And yeah, so our concept number one, and this is the main one: poison versus cure. So what is the poison and what is the cure, and what's the difference? So imagine yourself going to the doctor, and the doctor says, well, and you have some illnesses, and doctor says, well, you take those pills, they kind of smelly, they don't taste good, but you'll be healthy. So what do is you take those pills because you know that you need them, because you know it doesn't matter how pleasant are they, it doesn't matter how bad their smell is, it doesn't matter how bad their taste is. In the long term, they will benefit you a lot, and you'll be healthy, you'll be good after that. This is why you take the pills and you start your treatment. And the concept is poison versus cure. And what is a poison? So the poison is something that you take in and it damages you. So something that you are, something that you do, something that you have that damages you. This is poison. And what you should do with the poison, you shouldn't have it. Like literally zero poison. If you have anything that you can say it as poison, for example, like negative people who are stopping you from reaching your goals, they are poison. Why do you take in the poison? Get rid of them. That's it. If you have bad habits, for example, like smoking or drinking or anything that is related to that, you know that it will not benefit you in the long term. Just from one drink, your mind will get foggy and messy for more than a week, and you're not productive, and you're shitty, and you cannot deliver the results. So, congrats! You just spent a whole week to get one bottle of beer. This is your cost. So why should you pay it? So yeah, this is the poison. And what is a cure? Cure is something that it doesn't matter how bad it smells. It doesn't matter how pleasant is that. When you take it in, you're better. Your business is better. You are better. So what you do, this is your business. What you are, that's you. And what you have gets better. It is as simple as that. So, for example, what will be a cure for you? Like good, proper schedule. Because you sleep well, you exercise well, you eat healthy food. Well, yeah, and healthy food. Like, this is a really important one, because after that, your body will change. you'll not like get some candies or some stuff like that, or junk food, because you eat healthy, and this is what will benefit you in the long term. And this is your cure. And it doesn't matter how bad salads taste. And it doesn't matter how much do you like candies. Candies are poison. So do not take in any poison. Yeah. So the thing is, for you to understand, really important one. Everything is cure and poison in different time. So for example, if you you want to acquire a business right now, and the business cost acquisition cost is $1 million, and right now you don't have any business education. So I mean real business education. I don't mean like any things like courses or stuff like that. Even though they are helpful, but they are not real life education. So I mean, like, if you don't have anything like that, you'll go in debt for a couple of millions of dollars just to acquire a business. And if you don't understand like how to make it profitable and how to get to the revenue that you want to do, maybe this business will just be your cost and it will be your poison. So you'll acquire 2 million debt. This is all you acquire. So you have to understand, is it a liability or an asset? And liability is your poison, and asset is your cure. So what will be a cure instead? So if you have like zero experience and if you know nothing about the business, just go into some company or you try to start your own business. So this can be your cure. So it's one of two. Either you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to build something yourself, or you're helping others to build their own, so you can understand like what is working and what is not, and then to apply it in your own business. So this is how you should do. And if you just acquire like a business that costs $1 million and you just acquired it because you kind of think it will work, but you haven't really tried that, you don't have skin in the game, and well, for example, it earns you, well, let's say you made it so an average profit each month is $500. You bought $1 million business that earns you $500 a month. That means in a year you earn $6,000 additional income, and it means that in order to cover the cost of the business, that's 1 million, you have to spend how many years? So if you didn't calculate that, you have to spend for this one business. I'm not telling you that's like a lot of them, and you'll be caged in that. So it's like not only you have to spend a lot of time on that, not only you will get like really low profits, the thing is like, well, your whole life will be ruined because of that business. And I know a lot of people and a lot of businesses who are doing exactly the same things. So they are buying like 50 grand businesses, and they have in a worse situation than that. So they have like, well, their profit is minus $200 a month, or minus $500 a month, or minus $1,000, or minus a couple of grand. and it's just really frustrating because they acquired a liability. And not only they acquired liability, they they spend their precious time making the liability not working. So it's really bad thing to do. And yeah, so if you didn't calculate that, you will spend about 200 years. About 200 years to make this business work. Is it really what you want to do? Like spend 200 years and this is like your life plus your children's life plus their children's life plus their children's life for your mistake? No. So you have to be you have to make really smart decisions, and you have to eliminate all the poison, and this is the type of poison that I'm talking about, and you have to get all the cure. And it doesn't matter how bad the cure seems like to be. The only thing that matters is how much you will benefit from that. So I'll show you two more concepts, and first of all it is the pain, and you have to be in a lot of pain. And what do I mean by that is, if you really want to grow, you have to experience a lot of pain. For you to understand, let's say you're going to the gym and you're doing reps, and well, you're doing those, and what will happen if you do like 10 times, 3 times 10 every day? You'll not grow. So your muscles will be the same. If you do like exactly the same weight, exactly the same number of reps, well, you'll just stay the same, and well, it's kind of good. But if you want to grow and if you want to develop, what you do is you either put more weight or you make more reps. So there is no other way. And if you just add a little bit of weight or a little bit of number of reps, you'll grow. And if you won't, you will either stay the same, or, and this is a poison, because you don't want to stay the same, you don't want to grow. Yeah, I'm talking only about growth right now. If you want to stay the same, just do the same and be happy about it. So if you want to grow, this is your poison. So you shouldn't do the same, you should do more. But, there is one but. If you do too much, this is a poison too, because if you do too much, what happens is your muscles will get sore, and you'll experience that soreness, and this soreness will take away at least 3 days of your workout. And if you take away 3 days, well, not at least, it is approximately 3 days. So if you take away those, well, if you just take this amount of days and you throw it away, what happens is, well, you cannot develop your muscles as fast as you want to do. So it is poison too. So when you see something and you want to think about, well, poison and cure, your cure will be in the boundaries, and you'll have to check out my previous video to understand the boundaries. And yeah, if you have any thoughts, just put them down in the comment section below. If you like this concept and if you know how to use it, smack the like button. So yeah, the boundaries, here lies the cure. And this is what you want to do. This is what you want to consume. Consume more, poison. Consume less, poison. So yeah, you have to experience pain, and this pain signals you that your muscles are growing, and this is really good. And you have to be happy about that, because whenever you experience that kind of pain, you know, you're growing. This is awesome. Right now my legs hurt because day before yesterday I did some leg exercise, and right now they're in pain. This is awesome because they will grow. Yeah, and the third concept that is really related to the first one, and it's really important, it is make a distinction between problems and pain. A lot of people, a lot of entrepreneurs, I see that they make this mistake. They do not tolerate pain instead of not tolerating problems. So they suck because they do not understand what's the difference. So the difference is a problem is something that you want to avoid. And you want to avoid it no matter what, at all the costs. It will be so, for you to understand, like, on the, when I told you, well, this is a cure, and a little bit less that's a poison, a little bit more is a poison. In terms of problems, problem is this. This is a cure. And this is maximum what you will get from the problem. This is like maximum. Well, most of the time, this is a poison. And this is your problem. So the whole thing about it is poisonous for you, and you have to get rid of it as soon as possible. For example, if you have your if you're doing a business and you have your one traffic source and you're using that and you're not satisfied with that, that means you're not able to grow. That means you have to experience more pain in order to grow. And what you do is you do it vice versa. So instead of tolerating more pain and making it so that you will get better at this traffic source, you add some more traffic sources. You add Instagram, you add Facebook, you add email marketing, you add, what else can you add? Sales funnels, for example. And you just add all of that, and it's not working because you're unfocused. And because you really misunderstood the whole concept. And what you did, you just took 4 more problems to solve. And these are how to get traffic on Instagram, how to get traffic on LinkedIn, how to get traffic on email, and stuff like that. Instead of tolerating tolerating the pain and focusing on your one main thing, so that competition is irrelevant, and like you're so good at that no one can ever think about, like, everyone just sees you as a god. So this is the second concept I want you to understand. Like, pain and problem, they are different things, and you have to tolerate a huge amount of pain, and you have to be able to do that, and you have to be willing to do that to achieve something at least good. And if you don't, well, you'll not be successful at all. And if you tolerate problems instead of tolerating pain, you will be unfocused, you will be in debt, your mind will be foggy and messy, and you'll do a lot of things at once and nothing at one time. So this was the key concept for you to understand, for you to develop. Like, what is your cure right now? And what is the poison? Remove the poison completely and get in more cure. And one more thing to mention: a different time, cure is poison, and poison is a cure. So you have to keep this concept in mind, like every time, and every time you do something, just really understand, like, is this a cure or a poison? And if it is a poison, get rid of it. If it is a cure, get more of it. So that's it for this video. I hope I explained the concept really well. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below.